you're live.
So we can know if anybody's talking to us, honey. Hey, Big Joe and Malia.
Hey guys.
Hey, Judith. We're in Helen. Thought we'd go live for a few minutes and see if anybody wanted to see what Helen, Georgia looks like now that things are opening up a little bit.
Hi AAA.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey Robin.
Hey, Robin. Can you guys see a little bit of Helen back there? I'm not sure how to rotate this thing. I would rotate and just take folks for a walk if I knew how to rotate the picture. It's good to see you guys too. Are y'all having fun? Are y'all still
Hey,
in?
Jan and John.
Are y'all still in Smokies this weekend? Hello, Jan and John. Yeah, Judith. This is actually. When we do those videos that take place at the little German, the fake German town here in North Georgia, this is it. This is Helen, the little town. It's they've opened up somewhat, and I know you guys are having fun. We've been watching. We saw Michael's video last night with you guys at the pizza place there, and we could just tell how much joy all you folks are having there in Pigeon Forge. It looks like it's more opened up than it is here. There's some restaurants opened up here, but there's not a lot of retailers. There's a lot of little hole-in-the-wall places. It's good to see. It's good. Thank you for coming, Jude. Thank you, folks. We have 5 people in here, which is more than I thought on a Saturday afternoon, just for a spontaneous thing like this. I still can't figure out how to swap this the view. I wonder if this would swap the view around. It will. I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to swap it around. Tammy, do you feel like walking?
Sure.
Here, would you? We have our dogs.
Have the dogs.
We have our dogs with us today. What we're going to do is I'm going to put this on the selfie stick, and then I'm going to reverse the viewpoint of the camera, and take you guys for a walk around Helen, Georgia. Okay, there we go. You see, we have Sadie and Addie with us. Hey, Karen, thank you for dropping by. We're in Helen, Georgia. It's a little tourist town here in North Georgia. You can see it's located up in the mountains. Thank you, Robin. We had to get them out today. We couldn't, on a beautiful day like this, we couldn't leave them trapped in the backyard the whole time. So I'm going to head on down the path. Tammy's right behind us. Give you guys a view of Helen. As you can see, when they started opening things back up a little bit, things opened up. It's nice here today, Karen. It is really nice. We've been wandering around through all around North Georgia this morning. We've been doing some Roadside America app adventures around here. There's all kinds of weird in North Georgia. Come on down, ladies. This is a big biker place. The mountains are nearby here in North Carolina. Lots of folks love to come and spend their weekends here. Oh wow, 29. Yeah, it hasn't been nearly that bad here. Just give y'all a view of some stuff. There's the prettiest view in town.
Yeah. No makeup on.
Over here to our left, this is King Ludwig's Beer Garden. This is one of the most popular places in Helen. doing life without parole. I'm gonna get carded, or what is it
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Trouble.
In trouble, carded. Thanks for coming by, Michelle. They're already gearing up for Oktoberfest. They've missed so many events. Hey, Ruthie, thank you for stopping by our very first live stream here in Helen, Georgia. Over across the street is the Hansel and Gretel's Candy Kitchen. Hey Dan, I'm missing some folks. Tammy's supposed to be monitoring the live stream and communicating with me. I'm trying to walk and I have trouble doing that and chewing gum, so I have to concentrate. And you know, when you're as big and old as I am, if you fall, it creates an international incident. People come running up, which I wish they didn't. When you fall and you're really old, that's one thing, but when you fall and you're kind of old, yeah, that's just embarrassing. Heading down here toward the river. Tubing is a big thing here in Helen. In the summer, of course, it's not right now, but I'm going to show you the Chattahoochee River here. We're coming up on it in just a second, but folks can tube. They start north of town and they can tube right through the center of town, which we're about to. You see how crowded it is here? Yeah, the doors just got thrown open wide. So you see the path that you walk through town, and then there's staircases all through. Where you can walk right down to the river, the Chattahoochee, that flows right through the middle of town. Hey Karen, thank you guys for dropping by and look at this. Hey Laura, thank you for coming by. I appreciate this so much. This is our very first time we have ever gone live at all. But we figured if we were going to go live ever, we'd like to kick it off somewhere a little bit interesting. We've eaten at the Troll Tavern before. We did a vlog on that. We've actually stayed in this Castle Inn, and we've stayed in this room, which is very cool because it overlooks the river and it has this little alcove. Not only does it have a deck, but it has this little, what do you call that? A gable? It has a little gable that you can go into. It's very nice. Let's walk down this way, Tim. Show them some of the river. Come about July, if this is a Saturday in July, this river, Tammy, it would be.
Yeah.
We're walking through a little tunnel here, so that's why my voice is probably echoing a little. But this is the building across the way. This is, I think I've said before in videos that Helen is like a scale model of Gatlinburg. Small shops and attractions and mini golf and go-karts and stuff packed together. But Paul's Steakhouse here, this is probably, this would be the equivalent if you were going to eat at the Peddler in Gatlinburg. This would probably be the equivalent in both price and prestige around here. Go ahead and walk up here and show them some more stuff. Tammy is supposed to be monitoring.
Sorry, it's hard to hold the dogs.
I'm about half blind, so I'm trying to read you guys' chat. I'm picking up one every now and then. Hey, a space for threes. And hey, guys, I'm sorry I missed y'all when y'all came in. I apologize. They just said a space for three. Just said hi to you, Tam.
Hi, guys.
And we're getting right to the part of town where there is and as you can see, some of the stores are open, but then close to them there'll be some that aren't. Nothing over $15. I wish that was every store.
Give me a twist.
There you go. Let go.
No, hold this. I'm going to twist it.
Oh. Sorry, folks. Our dogs are they're codependent, and if they you can see they get wrapped up around each other while they're walking. They love each other so much that they can't stand to be more than like 2 feet apart, especially when we're out in public. The big one, Addie, the pit bull, she's very friendly, but the little one is scared of her own shadow. All righty. We sorted that out. Heading on down. See some shops open. Here's a shop open in Helen. Bathing suits and some cute little, some stuff that Tammy might like. I don't see anything I think would fit me. They do not have any big men's stores in Helen that I have that I'm aware of. So I usually just walk around in my underwear when I'm here. I just embarrass Tammy in front of all the people. It's something I excel at. Go down this side of the street. This is the little bandstand. Come Christmas time, if you want your picture made with Santa Claus, this is where he would be. And you see they also have concerts and other kind of entertainment out here. I have entertained myself up here on days when it wasn't crowded. Doing like a
it's at Christmas.
Yeah, doing my little stand-up routine to no one in particular. You do, John. This is this is just one of the little tourist towns in North Georgia. There's also Blue Ridge and Dahlonega, and they all are little, cool little places like this to go and hang out. The dogs are chasing themselves around me. Here we go. All right. So, you see, here's little alleyways that you can duck down in Helen. There's stuff crammed in here. Light up Helen Christmas ornaments. Little stickers. These are the kind of
hummingbird.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, and you don't even need any. Tammy's phone is yeah. Helen is a nice little town, as you can tell. Even with everything closed, there's still a fair amount of people just showed up, I guess, to get away from home. That's the big thing. I think people are just appreciating walking somewhere other than their own street, and this is just a place. There's green spaces all around. Hey, Bob and Bonnie, I didn't see you guys come in. Of course, I'm having to squint at the screen, but hi, thank you so much for coming in. We didn't expect anybody to really come in here because it's a Saturday afternoon and it's so spontaneous. But we thought since we were in Helen, and some folks like Helen, I think I recall Dee Cobb. Actually, I'm not sure if she said it was where they had their first date or where they met, but her and her husband, apparently, Helen is where they either first date or where they met, but this little town right here. So it's a cool little place. Here, then you hold this one.
Okay.
What's wrong with your phone, hon? So I don't know what to fix.
I don't know. Just look at it. Hi, guys. I look rough today. Sorry. Mine's trying to fix my phone.
Okay, I believe you're back in business there, honey. You might want to.
Mine's trying to fix.
There you go. There you go. Laura says hi.
Hi, Mandy.
Is Mandy in here too?
Yeah.
Hey, Mandy, thank you so much for showing up. Hi, folks. We have folks walking by. Helen is a friendly place. You will get in conversations with folks here if you come and visit. If you're just sitting around, someone will strike up a conversation with you. If you have dogs, that's helpful too. Hey, Patches and Potholes, thank you so much for stopping by. What a treat. We appreciate this. We're just showing everybody a little bit about Helen. We just stopped for just a moment. We've been walking around. We'll continue. We're not going to stay on here very long. We don't want to take up y'all Saturday afternoon, but we thought somebody might like to see our biggest, or maybe not the biggest, but our most popular tourist town in North Georgia as it started to open back up. Hey, Jan. Hey, I'm sorry anybody that I may have missed in here while we're. I know Patches and Potholes.
We love Helen too.
And we like it even more because it's about 45 minutes from our driveway.
Yeah.
So on a Saturday morning, if we just feel like it, we can hop in the car and be here in no time at all. And we haven't been here, though, since the whole unpleasantness that's been going. Thank you, John. Thank you for that. The whole unpleasantness that's been going on, we haven't been here since then. Yeah. But I follow all these businesses here on Facebook. I follow everybody on Facebook. That's half how I know things are going on in our area. And I started getting notices that these places were starting to open back up, so we decided to go out here. There you are, Mandy. Hi. Thank you so much for dropping by here. I know this on Saturday afternoon, folks have got a lot of stuff to do, and we're not going to keep folks in this live stream, but we figured if we ever wanted to live stream, we needed to kick one off somewhere. Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Thank you so much for dropping by our little live stream here. We're just showing folks around Helen, Georgia, a little tourist town. Back in I think it was the 1960s, this used to be a logging town, and then logging became very heavily regulated in North Georgia, and when it was, this town, in order to save itself, to give itself some commerce, they decided to recreate themselves as a German town, a Bavarian or Alpine town here in the North Georgia mountains, making use of the mountains to kind of play up on the whole Alpine thing. But
I got him. He says no that he wants to pet him.
Folks love to pet our dogs. Okay, well, Tam, are you about ready to show some folks some more? I'm going to flip you guys around. We're going to get up and we're going to continue our little walking tour of the main street of. Okay, Tammy is tangled. I've got the big one. All right, head back out here on the main street. Can I?
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, we see.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on, untwist her.
All right. As you see, there's all kinds of little souvenir stores. Another little cubby hole with things down in there. We won't take you down there. That's how I think we lost our signal a second ago. As you see, like I was saying, there's for every store that has decided to open, there's another store. This is what I was talking about. For those of you that are not familiar with Helen, the facades of all the buildings. I'm so sorry, Mandy. I'll be glad when you guys get a chance to get out. We're under there's strict orders about how things can open up here. Hello, Siestiana, or Star, rather. I think Star is how I refer to you, right? A lot easier, I think, for me than Siestiana, even though that is a beautiful name that just rolls off the lips. Siestiana. Okay, Hansel and Gretel's Candy Kitchen. This is probably one of the most iconic stores in Helen. I can't take you in there with my dogs, and they are only available, it looks like, for curbside pickup. And that's kind of nutty. I thought they would be open. Anyway, folks, we're not going to keep you guys on here much longer. Let's go and sit down for just another moment. Time to say bye to everyone. Here we go. So, folks, we just popped on here to show you guys around Helen. We don't want to take a bunch of everyone's time, but thank you guys for coming in. We might do this again sometimes if
we don't have the dogs.
we might do it at home or somewhere where we don't have dogs on the end of a leash. If you guys are, if you guys don't mind us going live every now and then, we might do that. So, Tammy, could you get her?
Yeah.
So, folks, I do. This is to get off somewhere like this. Thank you for coming by, Ruthie. Thank all of you for coming by. Thank you, Brock. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate this. I appreciate all you folks that. Hey, Tracy. Thank you for coming by.
Hey, Tracy.
Folks, we might do this some other time from home, maybe, or even from here, or some of our other tourist towns. We have the dogs with us today.
It's a chore.
They are codependent on each other, and if we separate by more than a few feet, Brock says, if we separate them by more than a few feet, the leashes will get tangled. So, folks, thank you so much for dropping by. Hello again, Tracy, and everyone. But we're just going to cut this short because, again, we're here. We have the dogs, and I don't know how much of a signal we'll get here or how much we can keep because everyone is using everyone where you look, folks are using the Wi-Fi here. So, I can't thank you enough. Wow, we had 1.13 people here on a Saturday afternoon. Wow, thank you so.
Just spur of the moment thing for it.
Thank you so much. But we'll do this. We'll do this again.
Yeah.
Now that we're done, we'll go live again. Thank you so much for dropping by and spending some time with us.